Yeah, what I got coming up next is I got an album coming out on this label Vanity Press. They're out of Ann Arbor, and it's like a double LP. It's like a more like dance music, kind of like trap. Yeah, it's just like a dance record really, but like a double LP. No Life is also helped me produce one of the tracks. DJ Tay helped on one of the tracks, but yeah, got that coming out like end of the year. It's a vibe. It's just like a feeling. I don't know. I'm really into this music that puts you like in a good mood, really. Like something nice to listen to. Just it's a good vibe. Like it's very organic sounding, not stiff. Some good dance music. Very good dance music. You know, if I didn't believe music couldn't heal you, or if I didn't believe music could heal you, I wouldn't be here right now. I definitely feel like music has kept me going for a long time. I feel like it keeps people going. Because in Detroit, there's a lot of parties, and like you can just see when someone's having a good time and just like feeling the music and like it's doing something else than just something you're listening to. But it can definitely heal. When I'm making music, I use the MPC Live and Reason, and just really go back and forth between those two. But I've been using Reason for a long time now, since like Reason 2.5. It's at like 10 now, but that was like my favorite piece of software that I've had. The two reasons I like those pieces of equipment just now it's just like the ease. Like it's just like the crazy workflow. Like I don't really gotta think about what I'm doing in the program. I can just like get out ideas really easily, as opposed to like sitting there. I can just think of like something and know exactly what to do. But I don't know everything about it. There's still things I learn every day when using them, but it's just a good workflow right now. I feel like the digital world now, for me, I mean, really, I came up downloading music. Like that was how it's not how I first got into music. Like I always had like little cassettes and like CDs my mom and dad had around, but I was downloading music personally and like, but also making beats, so I knew to go like find records and like to like dig for stuff and like get certain things that I couldn't find. But at the same time, downloading, like, came along with the Blogspot era. And, like, you could just like find albums on Blogspots and like different things like that. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely changed up, because also going back to like the hardcore like punk, it's like I was always around records because people were still making records. Even when it wasn't cool to make records, it was just something that just never really changed in that way. Like people would still buy the records. Yeah, I feel like digital now it's on such a whole nother level from when I was just like downloading music. Now people are really getting checks off of streaming and Spotify. I feel like it's hurt music really. Like Spotify and like Apple Music, I feel like all that is just like, it's kind of fucked with music. Like in the way people make it and like think about it. It's not like as special anymore. I don't know. That's how I feel. Like some people, I hear them talk about music and like talk about like Spotify numbers more than they're talking about the actual music, and I'm just like, all right. I see, but we gotta like maneuver with it, work with it, try and figure out a way, bring it back. Definitely feel like people are more concerned with like numbers of streams and like things like that than the actual quality of music. But I feel like that goes to the listener sometimes too. Like they're thinking of like, oh, is this popping number wise on like a streaming service than like the actual music.